mostly glass if I can. It's pretty expensive, but got lots of time and sand, so that's not that big a deal. This level here is the roof of the level below it for right now, but eventually one of the other production facilities will be here. One neat thing I added is I added this little escape chute as a quick way to get down. You can see down there that little green thing, that's a bounce pad, so it'll fall down. Boing! It's a quick way to get down. I was going to go over and collect some oil, as well as move my mining facility to the next area, so I was going to take one of my horses over there. These are the 3 horses I have. They're all tame. I only have a saddle for one of them, and this one I actually found some armor, so that's why it looks so pretty. It's also pretty fast. You can see in the bottom right, speed is 0.3, so it's better than the other ones. When you pick off the lead falls on the ground, so you have to pick it up again. I want to make sure I have it in my toolbar for when I need to tie her up. So let's get her. Ooh, wow, it is a lot faster. It's pretty fast. One other thing you can do with horses, you can hold the spacebar down and it'll jump in the air. In case you're trying to like jump over a little bit of water or some cracks, or even jump up over some blocks. You gotta be careful though when you go over a large body of water with a horse. They'll eventually start sinking and then fall down, and then you get kicked off, and it's kind of a pain to cross a river or a lake with them. So what you usually do is you build a bridge over it, so that way you don't have to deal with that. Or what I do is there's an item that I found called a golden lasso that allows me to pick up an animal and keep it in my inventory, and I can cross the river manually and then take it back out and jump on again. Right now I'm just collecting the oil out of this tank here. Filled up those 64 buckets. I'm going to fill up these. And then you can see here it's going to keep drilling here. But it's fairly slow, so I'm just going to let that go on its own. Then we'll move on. The other thing I wanted to do is I have a mining drill out here, a little back the ways we came. Let's get our horse's lead again. Nah, dang it, I put it on it. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, there. So back over this way. It's almost too fast now. So back over here, I saw some minerals from the surface. That little hole in the ground was where minerals were located. And yeah, shoot, I don't really want to leave the horse there. I don't have anything to tie it up to. I'll have to just find it later. Otherwise, I can't bring it through here because it's too narrow. It would get stuck. Anyways, I found a mineral lying on the surface, and that means that there's more minerals beneath it. So I put down a mining, and I've moved it around as it's progressed. So you can see this is all the stuff that it's collected. My handy little automatic mine. Make some space to put this stuff in. So lots of good ore. Chalcopyrite is a good ore for copper, then basic iron. These other things are just random things that have found. More iron, chalcopyrite, different. This is a different type of background. It's just a black instead of the normal stone. I hope I have enough room for all of it. There, put some of it in here. Okay, one thing you got to be careful of when you're moving your mining facility is it automatically picks up the pipes, so the area underneath is going to be empty. And so if you're not careful, you can accidentally knock your mining operation down into the hole, which would be a bad thing. Take that. So we need to use a wrench to break it. This is a little diesel generator that provides power to it. There's a little bit of liquid left, but it's not enough. You can't extract it, so you have to just waste the liquid. Then we can take those. Now I'm going to go this direction, because it has a range of about 8 or so. So I had it here previously. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. good enough for Minecraft. So I don't need to make this big opening, but I just like making an opening to make it a little easier to work around in. You want to make sure you light it up. I've got a feature turned on, so if it gets too dark, it'll tell me. Here, I'll show you. So if I knock off all these torches, you can see these red areas. That's where monsters will spawn, even during the daytime. So we're far enough underground where monsters will spawn even during the daytime. The yellow ones that we'll see when we're running around outside, that just means the monster will spawn only at night. Okay, so let's reapply the diesel generator that way. Put the miner down there. Put a chest behind it to fill up with stuff. Now we need to put some gas. One diesel cell. Well, that's not great. I'm gonna have to come back. Normally I put 2 because you'll need about 2 to dig all the way down and gather any materials. Now we put pipes in here, and then we'll start placing the pipes. You can see it if you watch it here. The pipe will replace that block. There, see, it just put down a mining pipe. And it pulled the block up inside, and then we need to turn on the auto output, and it'll shoot it out the back. Sorry, I had to yell at Ryan. So it's going to keep mining, and stuff will start showing up in the back here. But I can go away and go do something else now. And then I'll come back and check on it later. I need to go find my horse. Hope it didn't wander off too far. I think I can see it. If you look in the top right, you can see the map there. So there's the horse. Let's head back. You can see all those yellows. That means that if it's nighttime, which is starting to get a little bit dark, monsters can spawn there. There's rules to spawning far away. They can't spawn right next to you. They have to be at least like 16 blocks away. But generally, what you do is once you set up a base, is you want to light it up as good as you can. And then, it's like right now, even during the nighttime, I can stay out here because all the areas have been lit up pretty well. But if I get further enough away, you can see in the top right, see those little green heads in the bottom right in the mini map? Those are zombies and whatnot spawning out in the wild. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed, and next time we'll try and get some more food